Before the story begins, I want you to hear me clearly. Do not miss the final minutes. What you think you understand will shift, and if you blink, you'll miss the turn that makes everything make sense. Watch this video until the last word. Chapter 1: The Dead Signal. I got the call close to midnight, when the world is quiet enough to mistake the hum of power lines for a whisper you can't make out. The number came up as the station, my father's station, though it had been off the air for years. I stared at the screen long enough to watch my breath fog it. Then I answered. "Come," said a voice I hadn't heard in 3 years. It was my cousin, Grant. He didn't bother with hello. "I need you at the tower. Don't bring anyone. And when you arrive, whatever you hear behind the transmitter door, don't speak back." Static filled the line like the ocean pressed to a shell, and the call ended. It had been nearly a decade since I'd been in that squat brick building 15 miles outside town, where my father sat nights nursing the signal and calling to work. His voice had been a kind of weather, moving through people without asking permission. When he died, the switch went silent and stayed that way. I told myself I wasn't going out there. Then I was driving, the old road a crease in the dark that the headlights ironed out, every fence post a metronome marking time to a song I didn't want to remember. The red aircraft beacon on the tower blinked slow and steady, a lighthouse pole saying I was almost home or almost lost. Grant was waiting outside in a coat too thin for the cold, smoking a cigarette down to its stitched filter. He looked worse than I remembered. Eyes red, beard grown wild, skin sallow in the sodium glow from a single security light. When he saw me, relief moved across his face like an animal in a thicket. "You came," he said, and if he smiled, it was the kind you can't keep. "I'm here," I said. "What's wrong with your phone?" He ignored the question, ground the cigarette under his heel, and gestured to the door. I caught something. Like a raccoon. He grinned at that, ugly and brief. "I wish."